Welcome to the Classic Gaming Challenge. I am Randark. Each week I'll present a classic game and a challenge to be met while playing it. This week's game is X-Men. It was released in 1992 by Konami. The animations are based off the X-Men cartoon that started in 1989, and that cartoon is still one of my favorites. This is our second side-scrolling beat-em-up on the Classic Gaming Challenge. Featuring 6-player gameplay and dual screens, this game was an arcade hit. You can choose from one of 6 X-Men to fight the forces of Magneto. Each mutant offers a different mutant power. Cyclops offers an explosive optic blast. Colossus has a screen-clearing energy blast. Wolverine has a berserker attack that hits anything in front of him. Storm releases a tornado in the direction she faces. Nightcrawler uses his teleporting powers to jump back and forth across the screen, hitting enemies. And Dazzler throws an energy bomb onto the ground. But don't use your mutant powers too often. After the first use, they start to suck down your health. As with most games of this genre, you have to defeat a boss at the end of each level. There are a bunch of different bosses from the X-Men comics. Pyro, Blob, Wendigo, Nimrod, the White Queen, Juggernaut, and Mystique are all featured. The cabinet this game came in was quite unusual. When you walk up to it, aside from its ginormous size, the first thing you notice are 6 joysticks, and the next is a large dual widescreen. One screen you see directly in front of you, the other is stored in the cabinet below, and projected up to a mirror to create the dual screen effect. There are also 2- and 4-player versions released, though I have never seen anything but the 6-player behemoth. This game was recently ported to Android, iOS, Xbox Live, and PlayStation Network. These versions offer unlimited continues, but otherwise play the same. The arcade version offered continues, but they were limited to the number of quarters in your pocket. Each week I'm going to tell you a memory about the game I'm featuring, and I want you to feel free to leave your memories on the Rarcast forums. Though I played this game in many different arcades, my best memory is playing it in Alexandria Bay and the Thousand Islands. I was on vacation with my family, and my mom's sister and her family. They had 2 children, April and Adam, and there was my brother and I. We were walking around town when we saw an arcade with a bag of play some games. I mean, after all, we hadn't seen our Nintendos in a couple days. The first one we saw was X-Men. The 4 of us chose a character and quickly lost $5 to Magneto and his forces. This week's challenge is to defeat Pyro, the game's first boss, without dying. And of course, all my other challenges are still available. Street Fighter II, The World Warrior, Frogger, Donkey Kong, Centipede, Pitfall, 1941 Counterattack, Galaga, and Bad Dudes vs. Dragon Ninja. If you complete the challenge, leave a screenshot on the Rarcast forums. The forums are where you'll find a link to the game and a place to suggest future titles to be featured on the Classic Gaming Challenge. As always, you can reach me via the forums, email at randark@rarcast.com, or Twitter at randark_CGC.